Hi, folks. Ian Marsh here, Winning Edge Real Estate. And today I want to share one of my strategies on property investment, which speaks to a strategy called gentrification. Now, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what that involves and how to spot it. I'm going to share a case study with you on the impact of what happens when a suburb does get gentrified. And I'm then going to make you aware of where this is happening right now near Brisbane. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? So, gentrification. All right, it is one of the secret weapons that property investors have in their bag of tricks. And what it is when a suburb starts to grow and starts to become more refined, I guess might be the word for it. And to spot an area like that, you want to start looking at the demographics. That's just a fancy word for people to look intelligent, but we're really saying like the income level and the profession of the area, and what would the nationality of the people be, the occupations. That's the demographics of the area. Okay, so you keep an eye on changing demographics. Are there more professionals coming in with higher income levels, etc.? You also keep an eye out and say, oh, there's a bit more real estate development going on here. I wonder why that is. You also keep an eye on rising property prices. Okay, that's another thing. Well, why are the property prices rising? There's usually a good reason for that. Are there new businesses that are opening, and cafes, public amenities? All of these little things you just sort of keep in the back of your mind as you're seeing these suburbs develop. And maybe there's some local government initiatives because the government can see, okay, well, there's a wealthier, more affluent demographic in the area. They're going to contribute more. Let's make this a more betterer area, so to speak. And so when you have all of those criteria start to come together, it makes a really big impact on the value of a suburb. So I'll give you a quick case study of this. Now, I'm sure many of you know the suburb of Paddington. Very, very nice area now. Back in the 1990s, the median home value was $200,000. And there's a reason for that. Okay, so there was a lot of high crime in the area. People were struggling a bit. However, bit by bit, if you have a look at, this is the before and after, I think it's such a cool shot. All of those criteria I spoke to started to occur. So people came in and they started renovating the workers' cottages. Young professionals started moving in. They started opening trendy cafes and shops because what does every young professional need is they get up in the morning, they've got to get that cafe latte, don't they, and that fancy cappuccino. And the end result is today the median value is $1.2 million, not $200,000. And that is the impact that occurs when gentrification happens in an area. So the reason I bring it up is because there's another really cool suburb, many of you may know it, called Milton. And each of these things are happening in that area. Now, the cool thing is that the property prices have not yet caught up to what I believe will be the potential of this outstanding area in the not too distant future. So you're probably looking at my latest newsletter right now, listening to me having a bit of a rant and a ramble. That newsletter looks like this. What I want you to do is check out the property of the month. Okay, there's a development here that when you check it out, it is right in the midst of all of these criteria occurring, and the property prices and the yields in this area are starting to match what I've just shared with you. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is, we've nearly sold out of the whole development. It's selling like hotcakes. We sold 8 apartments last week. I believe there's still one available as I'm recording this for around $764,000 for a 2-bed, 1-bath. But there's still a number of other really nice apartments, 2-bed, 3-bed. If you're quick, you may be able to ride the gentrification wave on this development. Any questions, reach out, check out the newsletter, send me a message if you'd like to know more, and I'm happy to share whatever information I can with you. All right, till next time, bye for now.